Okay, well, welcome, Rising Stars. We're so excited to have you guys be here. And we're going to take a little bit of time tonight to just do, first and foremost, a kickoff and some introductions. Okay. Then we're also going to help you understand a little bit of why this group was created and how it is going to help you with your accountability, primarily to yourself. But then we're going to talk a little bit more about the income producing activities or things that are really important to help you move into bringing on partners, but also to hit your goals. And then we're going to talk a little bit more about our things that we're going to be leveraging this month, including each other, and some of the trainings that we have. And lastly, we're going to talk about the plan for this month, because we have another touch point Zoom that we're going to want you guys to put on your calendar. So first, I would like to welcome y'all to the group, and I am going to also introduce my partner while we're doing this, Miss Andra Ramsey. And just so you guys know, Andra and I are not on the same team, but we are both Zingular distributors. We are both Founders Club earners and multiple Founders Clubs at that. But Founders Club is really just the basics of building your business. But the most important thing is when you bring other people along. And so the best way to bring other people along is to help people with their goals and bringing on partners. And this month we have some special incentives from corporate to actually get people to join as or to have you bring on partners, because you can get extra money in your pocket when you bring on 3 people that are partners, or you have somebody that's a current customer enroll to partners. But more than that, we want to help you with the daily tasks that will help you move through the ranks and the things that you'll want to learn and understand so that you can turn around and teach them. And one thing that I've really enjoyed about working with Andra is that Andra is very good at picking my brain as a platinum executive to see where I've gone in the last 9 years on doing network marketing. But she then can put it into a format that is easy to turn around and teach, because she has been a teacher for so many years. And she also has a really good sense of team and unity and bringing other people up. And over the last couple of years, she's been very consistent, you guys, on building her business. And so as we were talking about things, she shared with me that she actually was asked by corporate at Zing Fling to partner with one of our corporate field development leaders to lead a workshop on onboarding new partners and distributors. And part of that is when you onboard people and bring them on, is that you have to have a simple system that you do and you teach, because that's what makes it easy for other people to do it. And that's what makes it easy for you guys to bring on partners, because you know what you're going to be doing and you know how to teach someone else to do it. So you're our first group that we're doing this together with. I kind of had my group last month. Ashley and Toby were a part of it. Then I have Edwina and Kim and Melissa Grossbeck and Stacy. Stacy's not on yet, but they were in their own little group, because all of them have hit in the past have hit a manager rank or silver manager rank, but they want to grow and they want to bring on other people. So that's our main goal here, is to help you understand the daily tasks that you need to do, but then also what you need to be saying and doing so that you can bring on partners with us and help them understand what to do to grow. And some of this may be a little bit, this is our first time to do it. So as we're going through these groups and helping give you guys ideas and tasks and connections, things like that, give us feedback. Let us know, hey, that didn't make sense, or hey, why are we doing that again? Because we want to make sure that we make a clear path, because when somebody has a roadmap and knows how to get from point A to point B, it makes it so much simpler, and that's what's going to help create duplication. And then also, if we're doing this across multiple teams within Zingular, and it's not just the Hope Giver team, or it's not just Robin Zing team, it's other groups too, then we're going to be able to really rise and grow everybody. And that's what this is all about within network marketing, is it's about, helping many people be successful. So, Andra, do you want me to kind of turn it over to you? I know you're still driving, or do you want me to keep forging forward?
I'll say a few words, but I love that you're my backup here. I've had a life moment that I've had to work through. I think, just know that I was on a call today with Brock, and he's another field develop rep. And we were talking about how when we are growing and we're doing something, if we wait to know exactly what we're doing and have it all, laid out and think that we've got it, ready to go, if we wait before it's all prepared, we're missing out on opportunities along the way to grow and get better. And it is actually in the messy middle. It's when we're making mistakes, it's when we're trying something new that we actually get better. It's through the mistakes that we grow. And, Melissa and I started working together, and I really have sought out her support and her help and her collaboration because she's so open to feedback and open to sharing. And I think that is something that I really want this group to do with each other. We're gonna, this is not perfect. We are gonna, hold on, somebody's deciding that they're gonna pull out in front of me. That was weird. So we're not like gonna be, we're gonna have things that we're gonna stop and we're gonna need your feedback on, like she said, but we are going to all be doing this together. We're all going to try something new. We're all going to, even Melissa and I, like, this is new. This is uncomfortable. We've never done this before. We don't really know exactly how it's going to work, but we want you guys to lean into that and really lean on each other too, and know that everybody's doing it together. And it doesn't have to be perfect. It's okay if you mess things up. It's okay if you don't have a wonderful, fantabulous day. But we're not going to be the only people that have the answers. You guys actually have answers for each other. You can help each other. You can support each other. And I think that's another reason why we're doing this as a group. So I don't want you to think that you're always going to get the answers from me, and to ask your questions in the group as you're going through and doing something is going to be really helpful because we can learn together. So I guess bottom line, it's through the mistakes that I've made along the way that's actually gotten me where I am. It's through the mistakes that Melissa has made along the way and trying to grow and get better has gotten her to where she is. And if we don't just be okay with trying and doing something new, different, or better, we probably won't get better. So it's going to be an opportunity for us all to refine our practices, stretch, grow, and sometimes it can be a little uncomfortable. But through the process, I have no doubt that we can all, improve our enrollments. We can have more partners on board and maybe get over some fear that's holding us back a little bit. That's it. I'm done. You're muted, Melissa.
You want to, even when you know how to run Zoom, you mess up sometimes. Okay. So the next thing I want to talk about is accountability to self. So we are going to actually be dropping to you guys a checklist of activities, things that we think would be really not that we think, things that are proven to help you bring on more enrollments and more partners. So, how many enrollments and partners did you have last month, Andra?
I had 35 enrollments and 5 partners.
And how much was that frontline volume?
Frontline volume, I haven't broken it out, but I know that we doubled our volume. We grew 14,000 something as a team. I think my inception volume, that 35, it was a high number. I did calculate it. I want to say it was upwards of like 5,000. I'm not sure.
Okay.
I have to
So
go back to the numbers.
So just for you guys to know, inception volume means that that is the very first time that person's ordered. Okay. And when somebody comes on as an inception volume, you get 20% income. So if she had 5,000 in volume in inception, she made $1,000 on just the people that signed up. Okay. That's just the people that bought kits or signed up. That doesn't include anybody that reordered at all the whole month. Doesn't include anybody that signed up people under her. Okay. That's just the frontline people she signed up. Okay. Last month I had 2,400 in volume in inception. Okay. I'm doing my math over here too. So you take 2,400 because that's your inception volume times 0.2, right? And so I had $480 in commissions that I got paid from Zingular on people signing up buying a kit. Okay. And that doesn't anybody reordering, isn't anybody signing people up underneath me. Okay. So on your inception, that's the only thing at the end of the day that you can control. You can't control anything else. You can't control if someone else signs up somebody under you, right? And you can't really necessarily control if your customers reorder. You can tell them about subscription, get them signed up for it, things like that. But what you can control is how many people you talk to actually get them to come through the door and that you personally sign up. And so that inception is really important. So that's something. But how many of you guys would like to have an extra $480 or $1,000 just from signing people up? Right? Yeah, raise your hand, all of you. So we're going to talk about that because it does come down to activity that you put in every day, and actually some of the work that you're going to be doing. And it looks like Andrew already dropped one of those links in the chat. But we will also be putting it in your messenger chat because your messenger chat is going to be the place that you come as a hub. Okay. So if you need anything, your messenger chat that says Rising Stars, that's your hub. Okay. For the next month, that's your place. So if you have questions about stuff, come to there and put it in there. And even if it's questions, I mean, if it's something real personal, I guess don't put it in there. But like if you have questions that it could be, I can't remember, what the percentage of commissions I make when somebody signs up underneath me, right? Stuff like that. Put it in that Rising Star group because that's kind of like your hub. But that's also going to be where we're cheering each other on. That's going to be where we're putting our daily tasks, and we're putting our accountability to each other. That's going to be where we're going to actually have these pinned. So if you're in a messenger chat and you go to the top where it's labeled, you can actually click on that and it will take you to a screen, and we'll do a screen recording so you guys can see how to do this. But it takes you to another screen and you can go to the view pinned messages and you can find all the things that we put in there from the very beginning. So if you need the income producing sheet or the list or whatever, you just go to that part and it'll be right there. Okay. This will be your hub. And now we do have other pages. I mean, all of you guys are probably in our Facebook groups and stuff like that. But when you're a brand new person, and this is what you have to start thinking, not only are you in the brand new shoes, but you will have brand new people next month because we're going to help you. We're committing to help you guys bring on partners. And so you will have brand new people next month. So think about the things that you're doing and you're learning. When you have your brand new person, you don't want to put them in all the Facebook groups. It gets very overwhelming. You want to kind of walk them through step by step. So that's why we're teaching you guys to do these messenger chats and it kind of be like the hub for your person as you bring them on. And then you can also go back through and have them, when they're doing that, have them actually go in and see the information that they're looking for. Okay. Does that make good sense? Give me a thumbs up if you're on board with that. Okay. The other thing is that we do, and what Andrew and I have done is you can be overtrained. Okay. You really can. There's so many great things out there, but sometimes you can overtrain, and the best way to learn is just by doing it. And so we're going to, some of the things that we're going to ask you to do on a day-to-day basis as you're kind of relaunching your business or launching yourself using your business and making connections through your social media and the conversations that you're having. Some of those things are going to really turn around and be things that will help you in the end with actually making some money. Okay. So that's the other big thing. We don't want you spending your time overtraining yourself and then not doing anything. So having this central hub messenger chat where you can come ask questions, help each other, things like that's going to be key. So you don't get overwhelmed with all the other places to go look for things. Yes, there's good resources, but it can be very hard to find what you need sometimes, right? There is going to be, so get out your calendars now. So besides what we will do with this Zoom, you'll have your daily activities that you're going to do in your messenger chat. Okay. So what days are we meeting in there in your messenger chat? What days? All days? Good answer. Right?
Every day.
Day. And we won't always put in, it won't always be like a video chat or anything. It might be just a voice message. It might be a video chat. Like if it's tasks or things that you need to do, Andrew and I will try to do a video so that then you guys can find it really easy. Because if you're both if everybody's voicing back and forth and stuff, Kim might get on and she might have been working all day and there might be 20 messages in there and she'll be like, oh, well, 6 of these are voice messages from, Toby. I better not. You don't have to necessarily listen to all of those. You just would have to go back and see the video that we did. Does that help too? If you want to go back through and listen to the questions that are asked or whatever, you can, but that will help with the overwhelm. Just know you don't have to listen to everything. You don't have to read everything that goes on in those, but it will help you with knowing to look. I'm going to drop what I do every day, my activity sheet every day, and I'm going to look at the video. If Andrew or Melissa put a video in there, I'm going to look at. Okay. The next thing is on your calendars, put down Wednesday at noon Central, 11 Mountain. That is Robin Packard's training Zoom. And I'm collaborating with Robin for those formats primarily for the month of March. And I'm really excited about the topics because they're going to be things that will help you. She does have a Zoom link for that, so we'll make sure you guys have the Zoom links. I personally think it's easier to get on the Zoom and watch the Zooms recorded than it is to go to her Facebook page, which is called Robin's Extreme Team, because sometimes the Facebook group gets a little overwhelming. Okay. And most of you guys are doing this to make some extra money, not for it to run your life. That's how network marketing is one of those businesses that you put in a lot of work at first for a little bit of money, but then it starts to compound and it compounds and it compounds and it compounds. Okay. But if we have you doing the right work, one, you're going to make money right away because Singular pays every single day when you have volume going through your business. But two, we're also going to help you with knowing what's the most key things important so that if you have an hour only for the day to show up, you do those things and you don't worry about all the other things out there. Okay. So put down Wednesdays at noon Central Time. So you have that. Also put down there's going to be monthly 2 Zooms that we drive your prospects to. Okay. One will be about the business and one will be about product. And they're technically called master classes or workshops. You'll kind of see those words. People, I don't know, they just sometimes feel better coming to a workshop or a master class than coming to a Zoom about an opportunity. So that's why we kind of call them that. The first one is going to be this upcoming Monday, January 11th, and Jana Dyer is actually going to be leading it, but it will be about the business and about how to help people the GLPX stuff. And so when you watch the Zoom that Robin has on Wednesdays, and it's always recorded, then you can go ahead and utilize the stuff you learned from Robin to go drive the people to the workshop and the masterclass on Monday, January 11th. It is at 7 p.m. Central, 6 p.m. Mountain. Okay. So know that. The other next date that you got to have is going to be Monday, the 18th. And we will have another touch point with just our little group right here. See how things are going. You guys can ask questions, but you need to have that down on your calendar, and we'll probably do it again at 7 p.m. Is that good? And 6 p.m. Mountain Time, 7 p.m. Central. Okay. So that will kind of give you guys some touch points and some things that you need to already have on your calendar, but it will also give you some goals to work towards, because part of setting a goal means that you do the action and you do it up until certain points so that you can see, okay, did I hit my goal of talking to 10 people, or doing three-way calls, or going live 5 times before the 18th, whatever your goal is that you're setting. Those things can really help empower you to keep going, and will turn into some ideally income for you as you grow your influence in your business.
Did
So
you put on there the date, March 11th, that we would come together after the opportunity Zoom, or no?
no, I didn't. So we did want to kind of open that up to everybody, and I do want to take a few minutes tonight. I don't want you guys to be on here forever, though.
Right.
I would love for everybody just to kind of introduce themselves and maybe say, if they've set a goal for the month, what their goal is. But what I'd like you guys to also discuss, and you can maybe put this in the chat, after we have the March 11th opportunity Zoom that Jana Dyer is leading, she will be talking about mainly our products, like why Zingular, why now, why this opportunity. And she is going to talk a little bit about, the GLPX and the boom and everything that we had. But if you are doing the right things on your social media and you're sending out the right invitations, because she gave us a script last night, we'll make sure you guys have that script. It is in a PDF and a Google Doc form, so you can print it. But you don't want to say exactly what she said, because you don't want to sound like a robot, and you don't want to read it. You want to kind of read over it and say, okay, this is how I'm going to say this. And you could do a voice clip, you could do a video, and you can send it to lots of people, or you can do an individual invite to everybody. But if you're doing those things, you're going to have some guests, and our goal is to help you have guests on that event. There are also going to be a lot of people you invite that can't come to the live event at 7 o'clock on March 11th. So we were thinking, if you guys wanted to, we could have a touch point after that of what you would say to follow up, and what your action steps would be after a Zoom that you've invited a lot of people to come, what your action steps would be. Would you guys want to do that? And if you do think you want to do that, we'll schedule that too. I'm seeing a lot of
The thought was that we're going to work on helping you guys be out there in your social media. Part of the IPAs will be that we'll leverage what Jana is doing on Monday, and we're going to help you daily in your social media show up and talk either about your business, your product, your lifestyle, or something in your other pillars or buckets, however you think about it. To lead up to that Zoom, we were wondering is at the conclusion of the Zoom, would you guys want to hop on afterwards, talk about what you noticed, what you heard, and what you're going to then take into those follow-ups to follow up on the Zoom and talk more about the opportunity to leverage it even more so to enroll either customers who upgrade, customers who are current and then upgrade them, or enroll partners. So we're just wondering if you guys want to come back together real quick after the opportunity Zoom and talk about how you're going to do that. Or if you don't want to, that's okay, either way.
I think I see a lot of nods. And I do know, Ashley and Laura, I saw you're going to be out of town. Totally cool. It's spring break. A lot of people are going to be at least spring break for Texas. So it will be recorded, so you can always go back and watch it. Another reason why I like Zoom recordings is that if you do rewatch them, you can put them on 1.25. So if someone's a slow talker, you can go a little faster. So that if you guys want to do that, we'll go ahead and do that too. Jana said her Zoom on Monday the 11th will probably last 30 minutes, 20 or 30 minutes. And then we'll kind of be off. So then we could get, we'll just plan to send out another Zoom link and get on, and we can all record that one and then talk about the follow-up process and what that would look like. So I think that's a great plan. So before we kind of go through and just introduce yourself and maybe say your name and maybe what your goal is there any questions? You can unmute if you want to.
Should we friend each other on Facebook?
What are your thoughts, Andrea? I mean,
I think it's really great if you have the ability to follow that you can follow. But let me ask you guys a question and do this for me instead of nodding because I'm scrolling to see everybody because I'm on my phone, not on my computer. But tell me real quick with a thumbs up, is your profile public? And hold your thumb for a while because I'm scrolling to see everybody. I know Tracy's is already. All right, so Ashley will help you with that. All right, when your Facebook is public, there is no reason to go friend each other, but in what we can do is I can get a list of everybody that's in Melissa's chat. She can get a list of everybody that's in my chat, and you guys can go follow each other or go over to each other's pages and you can start like commenting on each other's posts and helping each other that way. And then if you're going live, for example, you can drop into the chat, hey, I'm going to go live in the next 20 minutes. If you're available and you can hop on, great, please do. If you need to catch it later, can you go comment on my replay? You can put links to your posts into your group chats and be like, hey, can you go, help me? We're not all together in one chat. Melissa and I can recalibrate. And if at some point we think that's going to be beneficial, we'll talk about that. But right now she's got her group in one and I've got my group in another. But I would say, like following each other, going and looking, commenting, liking, and honestly, you guys, a like is great, but a comment is way better. So I would say you don't really need to go friend each other. Leave that space open. Sorry.
that's a great question, though.
Really good question.
So I have a
Like
question.
you guys don't need to friend me. You can definitely follow me and then you'll see everything for sure.
Yeah. All right, Dina, I think you had a question.
Well, I just am, I'm very excited about all of this and I want to, because we are bringing on new partners, ideally, that's the goal. That's what we want to do. We are not going to be, are we bringing people into our groups as they sign on? Are we just waiting this month and then we'll do it again next month for duplication? I just wanted to clarify that.
Correct. So for the process of duplication, we are wanting you to keep like it just to be at the group that we started with. And if you do bring new partners on, we will still be helping you with what to do with them, especially like, they can sign up tomorrow, right? Because there are processes that Andrea and I already have in place that really help people with what to do specifically to, make their profile public, to start doing some posts. In fact, a lot of my team has already done those things. They've already kind of launched their business or soft launched their business on their social media. Done a live, like Ashley did her first live last month, right? So a lot of my team has already done that. And so those are the type of activities you would be doing with your new partners that you're bringing on. We already have a list. We already have kind of you'll go over their why and their vision, and you'll go over some of their goals. Like we already have that for you for what you would do with them. Then ideally what you would do is that they start getting their quick start and working towards their quick start. And as of right now, nobody is going to have the end date of their quick start if they sign in as a partner now before the end of March. Right. Everybody's would have it. If everybody signs up as a new partner or has new partners come on with them now in March, their end date for their quick start is going to be 30 days, calendar days. And that will put them into April. So the good news is they could be in your April group. And so that's where we want to understand. People start getting that foundation of, what they need to do. Then they start realizing, okay, the quick start means I help 4 people within a 30-day period. And then they start teaching that. And then we bring them in to the fold so that they have a little bit more of the accountability and the daily activities so that they really understand the importance of making it a business and having a little bit more of a commitment to it. So good question, Dina. Okay, anyone else?
We will have lots of questions as we go through it. And that's another reason why Melissa's got her group separate from my group, because she's actually worked with some of her team already on some of this. Whereas my group, we're gonna kind of be going through these things step by step that Melissa's already done with some of hers. So that's another reason why we've got you guys separated, but the concept and the ideas and what we're doing is the same. So we thought the Zoom together would be really great.
Yep. Plus, it's always good to meet more people.
Yeah,
So,
that's,
all
that's
right.
the whole point, right? We got to learn to reach out. How do you want to start? You want to start naming names that you see on your screen, Melissa?
Sure, I can just go top to bottom.
There you
So,
go.
okay. So, Angie, you're my first one.
Okay, I'm Angie Kisner, and I'm a kindergarten teacher. And I would like to bring at least 2 partners on.
Love that goal. Good job. All right, awesome. Okay, Laura.
So my name's Laura Johnson, and I'm a probation officer. And I'm also going to Mexico in the middle of the night tonight. So I'm excited about that, but I'm bummed because this is going to be hard to put in with like a weird unknown schedule. But
Well, that's okay.
I'm sorry,
I said, that's okay. We'll help you work through it.
but I would like to bring on 2 partners also.
Perfect. Okay,
Next-
Miss
next
Deanna
in-
Smith.
Did you say Deanna?
Yes, I did.
Okay. I'm Deanna Smith, and I've been with Singular since 2016. I am wanting to re-rank at Gold Manager, and I would like to have at least 2 partners, new partners this month.
Love it. Okay. Tracy Meisner, I don't know if you can unmute or not.
Yeah, I am. This Tracy McKernan, Van Putten, all of them. No, yeah, I'm actually retired, and my goal is to bring on about 3 new partners in this month at least. So super excited.
Love it. You got lots of momentum too. All right. Miss Toby.
Hi, I'm Toby. I live in Colorado, and I think it'd be really cool to hit, I don't know all the names right, but silver manager, and hit 5,000 PV. And I'll take one. What are we called? X-brand partner. I'll take one, but I'm going for 3.
Okay, love it. Awesome. All right, Miss Ashley.
Hello, I'm Ashley and I'm from Texas. And I have actually been doing the products probably as long as Melissa, but I have never actually really given the business a try, but I've pretty much been doing them all along. So, and I'm the one that does not do all the technology stuff. So when she says you have to do a live or make a reel, I have to figure it out on my own and Google and figure out how to do that. I do have 2 daughters, but one is away at college, and she just kind of started Facebook, and my 15-year-old, we don't allow her to do Facebook. So when I asked for help, she had a little smart remark along the lines of, well, if I could have it, maybe I could help you. So yeah, so that's where we are with that one. And so again, I'm not public because I have a husband who is like real anti putting anything out there publicly on Facebook. So he kind of warns me not to put a bunch of stuff, especially because I put a bunch about my kids. So I don't know, maybe y'all can guide me on the difference between public and private. So right now I'm just private with just my friends, I think is the way I have it set up. So anyways, I'm looking forward to it. I'm a big list maker. So I love that I'm going to have a daily task. If I'm told what to do, I will do my hardest to do it. So I'm going to love this. And I have no idea how to get 3 partners, but Melissa says that's my goal. So that's what I'm going to try for.
Love it.
I don't like to be reprimanded or get in trouble. So I'm going to try for 3 because that's what she said we needed.
You're going to do it too. All right. Awesome. All right. Miss Melissa Grossbeck.
Hello. So I'm in Tennessee, and I've been with Melissa for 6 years now. And I used to have a job and now I quit my job. So Singular will be full time. I I ranked at manager last month. So my goal is silver manager this month. At least 1,200 inception volume. This is really big for me. I'm just saying that. And maybe 2 partners out of that.
Love it.
Great goal, Melissa. I love it.
All right. Miss Regina Rodriguez.
Yes, ma'am. I'm Regina Rodriguez. I'm from Texas also. I have been with Andrea for almost 2 years. More of a product user. I am pretty verbal on my Facebook, but having the actual accountability and having somebody to help me with the steps, I stay very busy with things, but I'd be okay with 1 partner this month, but I'm shooting for 2 and just want to make things happen and help as many people as possible.
And she is a manager. So she says
Yes.
she's a product user, but she's crossed the stage at conference before. So don't minimize it, girl.
Yes, ma'am. Right.
Awesome. Well, we're glad you're from Texas. I'm a Texan. Oh, all right. Miss Melissa, is it Prigmore or how do you say your last name?
Yes, it's Prigmore.
Perfect.
I have been with Andra for a year and a half now, I think it is. Something like that. I don't know. Within a couple of days of starting the products, she hooks me into becoming a partner. So I made manager, but I really want to rank up to at least silver manager. So in order to do that, I think I need at least 2 new partners and get some more inception volume going on.
Perfect. Love it. All right. Miss Dina Morris.
Hello, I am from New Mexico. I've been Melissa. This will be actually this month. Yesterday was nine years as a brand partner. So I'm very excited about that. It's been a while since I've had some new blood on my team. I kept up with my current teammates, but it's been a while since I've walked someone through becoming a new brand partner. And so my goal is to duplicate this, obviously, but I would like to I just brought on a new partner at the end of last month. I'd like to help her get her 3 brand partners this month. And then I would like to find 3 more of my own.
Love it. Help 1 find 3 and find 3 yourself. All right. Miss Edwina.
Okay, I'm Edwina. I'm in Texas, and I signed up on leap day in 2016, and then I ranked up to silver manager, and life happened, and I left Singular for a little bit. Then I came back 2 years ago. And since I've been back, I've only kind of worked my business as a hobby. And I'm not going to do that as a hobby anymore. I want to get back to being silver manager. And this time it'll be a little easier because when I did it the first time, we had to have more volume than we have to have now. And so I ended February with a new customer. And so now I'm looking for 3 brand partners. And I want to get my 2,400 in the inception volume, which is going to take work, but I'm going to get it done. I'm married. I'm retired. I take care of my elderly parents. My stepdad is a Vietnam vet, so he's fighting a lot of Agent Orange issues, and my mother's beginning to get dementia. We're trying to get my husband retired off the road. We finally got our semi paid off. We've made the last payment, thank God. Now we can look at getting the thing sold so that we can get him off the road. Anyway,
Yeah.
that's my goal is I want to be a silver manager.
Love it. All right. Well, we're on that road. All right, Miss Shauna Bailey.
Hi, y'all. I'm from Louisiana. I've been with Andra since November. Just recently made manager. And my goal this month is to get my 3 partners who are super close to their quick start, helping them get their quick start. I would like to bring on 3 new partners. I'm also very busy. I work at Boot Barn. I have a travel business and now this. So I do have a tendency to try to juggle, and whichever one's lands in my lap is the one I'm working on. But I am starting to take this business a lot more serious. So yeah, it's to bring on 3 new partners and help my partners reach quick start and bring in some inception volume.
Love it. Good job. All right. Good goals. Okay, Miss Kim Caldwell.
Well, I was used the product probably for 2 or 3 years, stopped it, never really focused on the business very much, but I signed up again and started my products as of Friday. I am down 12.8 pounds from this Friday, and everybody's like, what are you doing? And so my goal is 4 brand partners and to make director.
Wow, I love that.
I have a law enforcement background, also a military background. I'm currently about 12 miles away from Wisconsin in the state of Illinois, but I have opportunities right now to move back to Hawaii. And or I have also New Mexico and California and Washington State. I have all the different police departments wanting me to be there. Actually, a small town mayor called me up randomly and said, I want you as a lieutenant at our police department. And first of all, like, how did you get my phone number? But because I have a law enforcement cell phone. So I need a lot of help more on getting the, I guess, more of my profiling out there with Zingular. And because of, obviously, I was also a federal background investigator. So if you think of any of the federal agencies like the alphabet soup, the FBI, CIA, DOD, all that, I was actually doing their background. So I stayed pulled away, never had my picture on my Facebook page because of the work I did. I didn't want anybody to say, oh, I know her. And just because I would be traveling 3 weeks at a time, home for 3 days, gone again for 3 weeks, and then COVID happened, and I stepped away. I also do teach. I work with special needs children. And so I'm very involved with the community. I'm a part owner of a coffee shop also. But I just did step away from one of my jobs, and I am going to devote all my time to finishing my strategic intelligence degree, and also building my business. And sorry if you hear a lot of thunder right now. We have storms moving through, and the last time this happened, we had 11 tornadoes in northern Illinois.
Oh wow! Well, we'll pray protection over you.
Yeah, I mean,
do you have a basement?
Yeah, and then it snowed the next day after the tornadoes. Yeah.
Okay. Well, be safe. We'll be
So send me
praying.
your warm weather from Texas up this way, please, or I'll just come down there and see you.
All right, sounds like a good plan. So awesome. All right, I think there's one more person, and they have an iPhone, so I'm not sure who it is. But it says iPhone, and there's not a video on. Does anybody know who that is?
I don't. It's hard to know. Is there anybody missing from your team, or is everybody here?
I don't know. I did ask him to unmute because I don't know who they are. Oh, it might be Stacy. Stacy says she's going to watch the recording. She's missed.
They just hopped off.
Okay.
That's okay. I think that I probably should tell you guys a little bit about me too, for those of you who don't know me. And then Melissa, I think the same thing. And we should share our goals too, because we're doing this right alongside you guys. So this is my going on, oh my gosh. I was gonna say 4th year, but it's been 5 years. I am a by rank title name platinum director, working on going executive, but just like everyone in here, I've slipped back too. So it's been a year of slowly rebuilding. And so I double ranked last month and went landed at silver director. So that was a lot of work, a lot of push. I did go check my volume and it was like 7,000 inception.
Wow.
So my goal is actually, so what I've done in the past is I was a teacher. I actually have done everything K through 12 except for being a counselor and a custodian. So every role that you could ever imagine in a school, up through being a principal. And Singular helped me to step away from that crazy sun up to sundown life. And yet what I found was I didn't have my daily tasks in order and I didn't have my consistency. So we're back to rebuilding. My goal for this month is to help 5 new partners to hit their goals, and to help everybody that is in here to hit their goals. I have 3 big buckets. I'm going to enroll 5 new partners this month. I'm going to help 5 partners from last month hit their quick start or manager, and I'm going to help this group in here hit their goals. And that's kind of how I chunk it out. And I do currently work. I'm a full-time nanny. I substitute teach. I take care of my grandchildren. And so we're all busy in here. We're all working. That's mine. And mine is to maintain silver, to maintain the growth that we had. But if all of that happens and the stars align, then I should be back at gold. Right? Silver, gold. Yeah.
Yay. Okay, fantastic.
And you, Melissa?
Okay, well, my name is Melissa. I'm from Texas. So honestly, my big goal is I want to create a simple onboarding system for distributors so that when you sign up and you want to you want to move forward and you want to know, okay, what do I got to do? We can hand our newest brand partner what they need to do. And so that's why we're doing this. So that's my biggest goal, is to create a very simple onboarding process. Second goal would be to help everybody in here hit their goals. That would be huge for me. I do want to have an inception volume of 1,200. And I would like to help another person come on board this month and do a quick start. So that's my goals.
All right.
Yep, but I'm very excited for where we're headed. I know you guys have those dates down there. We will post this recording. And I'm the next thing for you guys would be noon Wednesday with Robin, noon Central, and then the next thing would be you all week. We're gonna give you tasks to start doing. So starting tomorrow, tasks, things of what you need to do, and you're gonna be driving people to go to the March 11th Zoom at 7 p.m. and then we'll reconnect after that. So, anything else?
Thanks for your time, everybody. We're excited. We hope you're excited. Iron sharpens iron. So that's why we're all in here together.
Exactly. And you all are welcome. Thank you guys for all your participation. And please reach out if you've got questions. We'll talk to you guys soon.